Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Liquid Meta's channel, basically on the forefront of a new infrastructure that powers decentralized finance. Joining us is John, the Chief Executive Officer. Welcome, sir.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure, man. So we got lots to dive into today because we're going to come back and fully break down this company that you're working on. But first and foremost, I mean, what kind of experience do you have? What led you to Liquid Meta, and just anything you can kind of tell us about here? Because this is pretty incredible stuff to be getting into the decentralized finance.
Yeah, absolutely. So my background's a little bit unique for a technology decentralized finance company. For all of my career, I've been an institutional investor. So I've managed a bunch of capital in various forms here in Canada, based here in Toronto, actually. So my experience is with long, short, alternative hedge funds, long only mutual funds, and I have spent quite a bit of time working in a very large family office. So my entire career, even going back to my life as a teenager, has been spent studying capital markets, traditional capital markets. And along the way, over the last couple of years, I've done a complete inverse. And I was first introduced to decentralized finance, which is the fastest growing segment of the crypto industry. And for somebody who has spent 100% of their time studying capital markets for their entire professional career, to now spending less than 5% of their time, and most of the other percentages of my time focused on DeFi and the core business that is Liquid Meta, it's been a really professional altering experience for me, one that I didn't anticipate. But the minute that I started studying this market and understanding just how disruptive the technologies and the capabilities of decentralized finance actually were going to be, it really caused me to make a dramatic pivot in my career after 20 years.
So did you, just a segued question here, but did you have like that aha moment? Was there something that just triggered you? Because I mean, when I personally got more into the crypto side of the market, like usually most people are extremely combative, especially coming from like the real capital markets. I mean, what really triggered that moment where you're like, oh my God, there's something happening here?
So as I mentioned earlier, as a institutional money manager, managing risk has always been something that has been at top of mind in the way that I managed money in my prior career. And so looking at crypto, really from the 2010s on through till present day, the volatility and the ability for somebody like myself to be able to manage risk and remove volatility from the day-to-day experiences within crypto were sometimes a little bit, I guess, it was difficult for me to manage until I learned about DeFi and decentralized finance, and that there are a number of ways to operate and to create revenue and cash flow in the business that Liquid Meta is currently operating, with the reduction or the minimization of a lot of the volatility that other investors would otherwise not really be able to handle within crypto. So the aha moment was being able to turn a cash flow and grow that cash flow at a disproportionately greater rate of return in a low volatile environment. And that really was the aha moment, realizing that I could and we could at Liquid Meta operate within the crypto environment without the day-to-day fluctuations of the underlying cryptocurrency tokens and currencies.
Now you're leaving some excitement here that we're going to have to come back around to when we start divulging more about Liquid Meta, but let's kind of divulge a little bit farther into your team as well here. I mean, who are you guys working with? How many people do you have with your board? And, what's leading the ship here?
So we've created a fully functional professional board of directors, several of whom have backgrounds like myself. They come from traditional finance, from large global organizations. So I'm very happy to report that we have 3 independent board members who will come on full time once Liquid Meta goes public. We are anticipating the go public transaction to occur in the very short coming days. So that's going to be a really exciting announcement for us to send out to your followers and to your audience. In addition to that, we are building a team rapidly right now. Our operating team and executive management team, it's 3 and an operating team of 5 to 6. And then the advisory, the strategic advisory group, and the people that the brains behind this organization are world-renowned crypto, very well-established crypto business builders, entrepreneurs, and market participants. So we have a very, very good, I guess, background of people from traditional finance, from crypto and DeFi, and operationally very, very sophisticated.
Yeah, that's some incredible insight there. I mean, just to finish up briefly, do you want to just give us kind of a mission statement behind exactly what Liquid Meta's mission is here, what your goals are, and just some fun little anecdotes for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So the mission at Liquid Meta is to really be the bridge between traditional finance and decentralized finance. So creating the infrastructure that would allow former guys like me and the capital that they represent to be able to access and to scale within this really emerging and hot new space inside crypto. That's the mission of the company, and Liquid Meta is building the tools and the technologies in order to facilitate that bridge.
That's awesome. I really appreciate your time today, John.
My pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you again.
And on that note, folks, if you ever have any questions, let us know what you think in the comments section below. But in light of this, stay cool, stay awesome, and we'll catch you in the next one.